education. This is about education. Whenever I hear that the government is going to give another $100 million to education, I shudder to think how much trouble, how many lives are going to be infected into our younger generation. Because you see, we people who want change, we're bound in a vicious circle. If everyone was educated, by the way, school is compulsory and children are prisoners in school. They have no rights when they're in school. They have to go whether they want to or not. Is that what you call freedom? And there are other ways to educate people besides locking them up like sending them to work 5 days a week. But there's also a huge educational establishment that lives off this money now. So if you want to radically change education, you're going to run into big trouble. So this is called School Daze, D-A-Z-E, to the tune of School Days, D-A-Y-S. And there's a quote from Mark Arnold. Most of our schools are just a prison for our children. Let's see, let me read this, just secure. Oh, let me show you the picture. And it says, can we focus in on the photo? It says, the caption says, school windows target of stone throwers. School windows shatter under the stone-throwing assault of 10 children at East Alton, Illinois. The school has been replaced and school officials gave the children permission to attack the building before the wrecking crews came. Okay. School days, that's D-A-Z-E. Boreas, brazen fool days, rich lies, patriotism, and how to ass slick, taught by a sadist with a hickory stick. School days, good training for future wage slaves, ready to die for slavery, forbid any dropping out bravery. You know, they actually send cops around to check up if they find a kid in the street, boy, they're in deep trouble. And kids with supposed ADD, that's attention deficit disease, right? Kids with supposed ADD, but teachers have their defects too. Are we? Try giving the teachers the Ritalin. Then after that, perhaps we can again begin. Some, I would suspect most, if not all of these kids who are bored and who don't want to pay attention are really just bored. I think kids can be taught to read in a few weeks, but once they want to learn how to read. Okay, that takes care of that segment of society.